As you can see, I've come onto the dirt. This is the only the second time that I've had this bike off-road. So today I'm finding the lower speed limits that I can comfortably do on gravelly roads. As far as I can tell, the V-Stroms are quite adept to dirt roads in good condition, as evidenced by the footage. I'm sitting on 60 or 70 kilometers per hour right now, and even though there's loose gravel, the bike is sitting pretty with no noticeable drift. This road out through Grantchester loops back to Calvert, and it's a mixture of bitumen and dirt. And it's made better by the scenery and the friendly farmers who give you a wave, most times anyway. Yeah, there's more dirt coming up. Most of it's pretty well maintained. It's graded, so there's nothing that is so challenging. The V-Strom has Pirelli Scorpion Trail tyres fitted. They're about 70/30s, I think. They seem to be quite predictable for these surfaces that I'm riding on today. I don't really have any concerns about going on tracks that will be more challenging at this point anyway. I'll just take some time to give you an insight into what I'm planning for early next year. I've started the adventure bike series with a few vids showcasing the V-Strom. I've pretty much got this bike set up just the way I need it to now. So early next year I'll be taking off in my camper van with the bike in tow on my trailer. I'll be heading down south first trip away, trying to avoid the summer heat because I'm not really... Anyway, it is what it is. I may head all the way down to the Great Ocean Road and discover all the trails and tracks in that part of Victoria, and apparently it's exceptional from the research I've done thus far. Perfect for adventure bikes. The plan is to stop at various locations throughout New South Wales and Victoria and unloading the bike and discovering all the local areas. It's no secret to those who know me that I'm very passionate with this new endeavour and also the bike. I'm enjoying this bike more and more due to firstly the duality it provides and coupled also to how nice they are to ride. There's something unique about them. There's many reviews online which echo my opinions precisely. I've embraced the riding culture and finding it's a great therapy. I really get lost in the places that I've ridden to, and coincidentally, I've found myself there too. I've met so many friends who share my passion, friends who I trust, and friends who will be there always. This is a common bond, and it's strong and rare in today's crazy mixed up world. Anyway, enough of this philosophical wanderings. There's another aspect of the motorcycling culture, and they provide fun. I swear I have a permanent smile when I'm out there riding, except if someone cuts me off in traffic. I'm not so at peace then. I have a few shout outs to people who ride and are directly responsible for me being a happier and a better human. I won't go into the whys, just to name them as suffice. There's Jack, Brad, Ace and Matt, and there are many others, and you all know who you are. These are the prime movers whom I've learnt invaluable lessons from. Life is better because of you all. I'm very lucky we've crossed paths. So I'm coming into the small hamlet of Calvert, and soon I'll pop back out onto the highway. I'm heading back home where I'll do a quick accessories review that makes this bike more of a pleasure to ride. It's probably a boy thing, but I have embraced it. I'll stop up ahead for a break and some water. Stay with me for the accessories reviews. So this is the Givi Airflow two-piece windscreen. The Gen 2 V-Stroms force a lot of buffeting air straight to your body and head. Givi have designed this screen to direct most of the air up and over. They're also adjustable up and down with a couple of over center cam locks on the windscreen, as evidenced by my demonstration. They're an absolute must for me. They work a treat. This is the controller for the Oxford grip warmers. It keeps your hands warm on those chilly early morning winter mornings rather. They're a good product and I highly recommend them. These are the 1-inch balled RAM mounts for GoPros or mobile phones, and there's a host of different ways of mounting them up, but I've chosen a couple of locations that suit what I want to do as far as video vlogging is concerned. They work really well and they stay in place. This is a top box that I've purchased online and under $100 delivered, which is a lot cheaper than their more expensive competitors. This holds all my makeup, hairdryer, etc., when I'm away for a day ride. Plenty of water in there, plenty of room. It holds all my GoPro gear as well, so it's a must. This new seat cover came with the bike when I purchased it because the old seat was torn, so it was well done. I've reupholstered it. I've actually shaved about a half an inch off the seat because it's just a little bit too high for me. I'm still tippy toes when trying to control the bike, but it turned out rather well. I use an air hawk as well. So the bike also came with bark busters, an invaluable tool against skinning knuckles and breaking fingers and all sorts of things that happen out in the bush. So they're very, very robust. They're not going to fall off. They're bolted firmly to the end bars and the handlebars. You can adjust them up and down a little bit, and also they double up as a good wind deflector on those cold winter mornings that I mentioned previously with the hand warmers. Awesome product. The engine bars came with the bike when I bought it. An absolute must. If you drop the bike, it saves all the stuff on the outside that can actually break, and also helps to keep the motor intact. This bash plate is an absolute must for V-Stroms. They unfortunately come with the oil filter and the exhaust pipe heavily exposed from rocks and logs and whatever you may happen to run over out there on the trail. It is an absolute must. I can't stress that the most. It's just the way to go. It's well mounted underneath. It's very, very strong, and it'll handle anything you want to throw at it.